welcome back to Mullin Farm. As you may have seen on our Instagram stories, we have got some new chicks that are hatching out in the incubator, and I should have had this done ages ago, but I haven't. So we are just going to set up the brooding box for the chicks. So our plan was to have to build some wooden brooding boxes. We're going to town tomorrow to get the timber for that. So I just need to get the chicks out of the incubator. Some of them have been in there for almost 24 hours. So I just want to have like a temporary little setup for those guys until we can build the brooder boxes, which will probably be tomorrow afternoon. So we're just heading down to the farm to get some disinfectant, and we are going to grab a sack of sawdust to pop in the bottom. So yeah, we're going to do that today, just so they have somewhere to go. We really need to get them out. So just popped over to our old calf shed to see if I can find it. This is what we call the red shed. It's not red, it used to be red. It's always just been called the red shed. It is where we used to keep our calves. So if you watch that video, I'll just give you a quick peek inside. So just give you a quick peek inside so you can see why we wanted to move our calf shed. And the sawdust is just in here too, so we're going to grab some of that. Ah, bird. Pretty dark and dingy. We did always have these two roller doors open, or one of them, because we've got a pen over there where the sawdust is. Yep, over there. So yeah, we had just these pens that were quite small, and like Lance said, it's got a concrete floor, so it just didn't drain away at all. Thank you. So like Lance said, it didn't just, the concrete just didn't drain away at all. It does have some drains, but we would find that they always just got filled up with the wood chip. But this wood chip is going to go in my greenhouse, so I'm excited about that. I think it's going to be good, kind of mulchy, composty kind of goodness for the top of the soil in the greenhouse. Good job. So over the last few weeks I've been doing a lot of research into breeding for different coloured eggs, and it's so exciting. You can see why when people get chickens they just keep getting more and more chickens, because it's just so interesting. So in the incubator at the moment we have some Araucanas and some Orpingtons. They're just a mix, so the BBS type mix there for both the Orpingtons and the Araucanas. The next lot of eggs I've got coming for the incubator are some barn owl. No, hold on. Barn. Oh, I will put it up on the screen. I cannot remember. It's like Barnaveldas. I think it's Barnaveldas. Oh, it's so awful. The weather's so awful today. We're gonna get stuck because we didn't bring our jackets. So that's going to be really, really exciting. I really would like a rainbow coloured egg basket when we go and collect the eggs, but I also want to just keep some of those purebred ones going as well, so I don't want to lose those genetics in our flock as well. So this project is probably going to be, you know, 2 years or more in the making, and I feel like it's the longest I'll commit to a project apart from the veggie garden. So that's really exciting as well for me, but it'll have a really good outcome, which is going to be really cool. Oh, it just got super dark and cold. Hopefully you can hear me okay. So we've got the Barnaveldas coming. They lay a really dark brown egg, And my plan is that hopefully we can cross those over the Araucana and end up with some olive eggers. I also want to just kind of mix breed the chickens a little bit to get some Easter eggers in our flock as well. So if you are in New Zealand, I follow the Rare Breeds New Zealand, I think it's called, on Facebook, and they've posted some really interesting information recently about early clutches of eggs, or you know, like early incubation of eggs and things like that, and saying that when you have eggs that are sat on by a chicken or I don't know if that it just meant sat on by a chicken or in an incubator, that the likelihood of roosters is higher. So yeah, like it'll be interesting for us to see with these ones that we have got in the incubator how many roosters we get. And we also have a mama who's outside who is sitting on eggs, and I feel like I'm pretty sure it was something to do with the temperature, which I can't remember, but it's on that Facebook page anyway if you want to read it. But it'll be interesting to compare them also with the ones of the mama who's been sitting outside and the ones that we've kind of had temperature controlled in the incubator. Right, we're all filled up. Yeah, you did a great job. Okay, so we found the things we need. So I've just got a big like plastic tub here that I'm going to be using to put the chicks in. Last year we just drilled some like tennis ball sized holes in the top of the lid, and we have got the heat pad. We're just going to give those a clean and a disinfect. The rest of our chick raising gear is new, so we've just got new waterers and new feeders that we are going to be using this year. So I think this is a 40-litre tub that we have, and then we've just got this heat pad, so it's a Brinsey one, and it's just got adjustable through turning these little screws. So yeah, we're just going to give them a clean now. Okay, so we've got all of our things disinfected. We've got our big plastic tub. We've got our waterer. Thank you. We've got our feeder. We also have this waterer that hooks onto the wall with that hook there. We are just going to keep this one for when we put them into the wooden brooder boxes. There's just nowhere in here that I could hang it and they could get to it. So we also have our bag of wood shavings, and we have cleaned our so we've cleaned our heat pad as well. Heat pad. So these get really, really dirty on the top. As the chickens get bigger, the little chicks get bigger, they like to sit on top of these and they just poop all over them. So yeah, so it was easy to clean though. We just gave it a bit of a scrub down. So now we're just gonna get all this stuff popped in, set up and ready to go for the chicks. And then when Lance comes in just before we feed the calves, I'm just gonna get him to help me get the older chicks out, because it can be really tricky that they all just want to come out. So we will do our best. It's easier with two people, and I think it would be just a little bit too hard for the kids to help me with that.
What do we say? What do I say, Mom?
Nothing.
Stop. How do I stop it?
No, you're right. So what we'll do with the wood shavings is we'll just keep adding to them. So the deep bed method for that. And that will just, whenever it's dirty, we'll just add another layer of the wood chips on, and we'll just keep doing that. We're putting in the heat pad now. So flip it around the other way if it fits. No, sweetheart.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that's it. So,
No, it doesn't fit.
should we try?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's how we want it. Okay, so this is our setup all finished. I've just got the food and water to put in, but I just thought I'd show you this. So we have just got a plastic container here to set the water up on top of, and I've just put some of our chick, so this goes in the incubator so the chicks don't slip around on the plastic. So I've popped that in there, and we're just going to put their water on top of that so that hopefully it won't get too many wood shavings and things like that in there. So it is evening now. We've just got in from feeding the calves. We've had the heat mat plugged in for a little while just to warm up. So we're going to take the older chicks out of the incubator now and pop them in. When we pop them in, we're just going to dip their beak in the water so they know where the water is, and then just keep an eye on them to make sure they can find their way underneath the heat plate. Yeah.
Are you taking them all out?
Not all of them, just the dry ones.
Okay.
They're all dry. So they're like the fluffier looking ones, I guess. Ooh.
Dad, do I put these in the pig?
No. Just leave them for now, hun. You can't feed them to the chicks.
Ben, do you want to do a different angle on the camera?
Just filming it from above.
Oh, he already is.
Here comes
Really,
again.
a little wet
Oh,
stuff.
Mum, the cats. Even make sure.
Figgy, do you want to take out all the eggs that are already empty?
Oh, there's a whole one. Oh, careful, honey.
Like, feel wet still?
Okay. Do a few more lambs tonight, do you
Yeah,
think?
they can probably just come out.
Are these ones still fluff? Not ready.
This one here's got a big crack in it.
Okay, so we got a few of the chicks in. I didn't even count how many we had. Do you know, Lance?
No, I didn't count, sorry.
No. So I'm not sure how many we put in, but we just left the ones in the incubator that felt a little damp still, so they can dry out a bit more. And there were about
6 in the incubator.
4. Okay, this is 6, and I think did we have about 4 eggs left? And so there is 6 eggs left in the incubator. We'll probably leave those for another couple days just to see what happens. Some of them still have the pipping in them, and then a couple of them don't. But they will be fine to be left in there.
And apparently all chicks are black.
Oh yes. So I think the kids were hoping we would have a mix of colours, but we have Araucana and
All black.
Orpington, yeah. So they probably change a little bit when they get a bit older, eh?
Yeah.
So that's all for today. We will probably do a bit of an update, another update video. We've got a mama chicken that we need to move as well. She's just sitting on some eggs. We also have a couple of broody hens that are being a nuisance in the chick house because they're just sitting on everything. So I've been putting aside some eggs that I want them to sit on.
And the mama pushed away 3 eggs.
She did. She's clever, isn't she? Okay, but that's all for now, guys. Should we say thanks for watching?
Thanks for watching.
And we'll see you on the next one.
See you in the next one.
Bye.